Let me be brutally honest with you. While you're watching this video, thousands of other students are already implementing what I'm about to share. They're the ones who'll land the internships you want, get into the grad schools you dream of, and grab the opportunities you deserve. Right now, in dorm rooms and libraries, students just like you are silently pulling ahead in the race. They're not smarter, they're not more talented, they just know something you don't yet. In the next few minutes, I'm going to share the exact system that separates the top 1% of students from everyone else. This isn't basic study advice. This is the underground playbook that transformed me from a struggling C student to graduating in the top 5% of my class. But here's the thing, this information becomes less valuable with every passing day. Why? Because while you're waiting, others are already using these strategies to build an unbeatable advantage. Let me paint you a picture of where you might be right now. Watching your classmates effortlessly score A's while you grind twice as hard for B's. Feeling that knot in your stomach every time a professor announces an exam. Realizing that your current study methods aren't just inefficient, they're actively holding you back. I know this reality because I lived it. 3 years ago, I was that student who thought working harder was the answer. I was wrong, dead wrong. Here's what nobody tells you. 92% of students are using study methods that neuroscience has proven to be completely ineffective. It's like trying to fill a bucket with a hole in it. No matter how much water you pour in, you'll never get the results you want. The system. What I'm about to share isn't just another study guide. This is a complete system based on cutting-edge research from cognitive science, proven strategies from top performers, and real-world testing with thousands of students. Let's get real about how most of us study completely wrong. I know because I've been there, spending countless hours rereading textbooks until my eyes burn, highlighting entire pages in neon yellow as if that would somehow burn the information into my brain. Like many students, I'd find myself cramming the night before exams, desperately trying to memorize everything at once, only to forget it all a week later. Sound familiar? We keep doing these things, wondering why nothing seems to stick. Why we can't remember what we studied just yesterday. I did all of this too, feeling frustrated and defeated, until I discovered what actually works. I'm about to share a revolutionary approach that changed everything for me, breaking down the science of effective learning into 3 game-changing parts. First, I'll show you how to make information permanently stick in your brain. Then, you'll learn how to study less while actually learning more. Yes, it's possible. Finally, I'll reveal how to make these powerful methods become automatic habits. Let's start with the first game changer, making information stick. Your brain isn't a passive storage device. It's more like a muscle that needs proper training. The teach it method is your first powerful tool. After studying a concept, close your book and pretend you're teaching it to a friend. Explain it in simple words, as if you're talking to someone who knows nothing about the subject. When you get stuck or stumble, you've just discovered exactly what you need to review. This method forces your brain to actively process information instead of just passively absorbing it. The question-first technique takes this even further. Before you even open your textbook, write down questions you think the chapter will answer. This turns your brain into a detective, actively hunting for specific information instead of mindlessly reading. You'll be amazed at how much better you remember information when you're searching for answers to your own questions. Now, let's talk about studying less while learning more. The Power Hour method is your secret weapon here. Here's how it works. Instead of marathon study sessions, you break your study time into focused blocks. First, find yourself a distraction-free study space. No phone, no social media, nothing to break your focus. Then, pick just one subject or task to tackle. Set your timer for 25 minutes of pure, focused study time. During this time, you do nothing but work on your chosen task. When the timer rings, stop immediately and take a quick 5-minute break. Repeat this cycle 3 times. After 3 cycles, reward yourself with a longer 30-minute break to recharge. And I can already hear some of you asking, wait, only 25 minutes per subject? How is that enough for something complex like calculus? Here's the truth. While 25 minutes might seem short, but for subjects like math or physics, you can extend these focused sessions to 45 to 50 minutes. The key is finding your sweet spot. that period where your concentration is at its peak before it starts to decline. Here's how to customize it. Start with 25-minute blocks for subjects that involve memorization or reading comprehension. For problem-solving subjects like math or engineering, use 45-50-minute blocks. During these blocks, eliminate all distractions. No phone, no social media, no interruptions. You might be wondering, but what if I'm in the middle of solving a problem when the timer goes off? Good question. Unlike rigid time blocks, allow yourself a natural stopping point. Finish that equation or that problem set you're working on. Then, take your break. Take a 10-15-minute break between blocks to keep your mind fresh. But won't these breaks break my concentration? Actually, no. These strategic breaks prevent mental fatigue and help consolidate what you've just learned. Think of it like interval training at the gym. You don't lift weights for 3 hours straight, right? Your brain needs similar recovery periods. Here's the crucial twist that makes this method so effective. Don't stick to one subject for hours. Alternate between subjects, maybe 45 minutes of math, followed by 25 minutes of history, then back to math. You might say, won't switching subjects confuse me? Actually, no. Research shows that this rotation actually helps your brain build stronger connections and enhances learning through something called interleaving. It's like cross-training for your brain. What truly sets successful students apart isn't intelligence or talent. It's their approach to learning. These top performers never waste time passively reading textbooks. Instead, they constantly test themselves, knowing that real learning happens when you try to explain concepts in your own words, just like teaching a friend. They treat their brain like a muscle, understanding that growth comes from the struggle of recall, not from simply rereading notes. These high achievers also never brag about all-nighters or endless study sessions. Instead, they work in short, focused bursts, knowing that concentrated effort beats mindless cramming every time. Here's the hard truth. Every day you stick with ineffective study methods, your competition pulls further ahead. Right now, while you're watching this video, other students are already putting these strategies to work. They're testing themselves instead of just reading, studying in focused blocks instead of cramming, and building these habits into their daily routines. The gap between you and them grows larger each day, but you can start closing it right now. The only question is, are you ready to join the top performers, or will you keep falling behind? And there you have it. Don't let this just be another video you watch and forget. Take action now. Pick one method from today and commit to trying it this week. If you need any kind of study help, drop a comment below. I read every comment and will surely reply. If you want more game-changing study strategies like these, hit subscribe and turn on notifications.